Hello, people from the iGCDP land. This is Kanika here, and I'm going to talk about how to match. Yes, how to match. Because as basic or as simple as it sounds, matching is a technique. It's nothing, it's no rocket science, it's nothing. Matching is about two things: targeting and persistent efforts. That's it. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about how, if you're a member, if you're a TL, or even if you're a VP, what is the right and the most effective way to go about with matching. Yes, all right. So before we move into what are the ways to match, you need to figure out what is your target. What are your target countries? Out of the so many present countries, yes, we can receive VPs from every country, but we need to go forward with a targeted approach. You need to figure out that what are the top countries in OGCDP, and also at the same time what are the potential countries in OGCP that want to grow, because one of the biggest problems that we face is that we are only targeting the top countries and we forget about so many potential countries that want to grow in OGX and that need India's support, and these are the countries that add to our growth, because for all the top countries there are other countries present, but these potential countries need big countries like India to grow in OGCP. Yeah, so you figure out what are the top OGCP countries in the world, countries that have done maximum realizations in the world, and then you see which are the countries that have done maximum realizations with India. For this, you can go on to the Google realization map, which is present in the analysis section of myisec.net. This will give you the exact exchanges between your LC and any country of the world. Yeah. Also, you need to look at which countries have the maximum EPs on available right now. Are we targeting the countries that actually have EPs? There is no point that you do not do your research or your data analysis and just move forward targeting random countries which may not have any EPs at all. You also need to look at that which countries were your partners for your LC and which countries were iSec India's partners. Because if we've received a lot of EPs from them, for sure they are open to working with us even more. Two things very importantly, specifically for team leaders and vice presidents to keep in mind is HR allocation. Is your department randomly matching, or have you picked up the 6 growth networks and given one growth network to one TL or to 2 members in your department? Have you given specific countries to your TLs and your members to match with so that you can track and your effort can be very focused? The second part is tracking. If people are matching in your department, how are you tracking them? Do you have a standard email ID through which all emails are sent? Or do your members give you updates? Or do your members CC you on emails? Or do you have like a daily reporting of how many emails sent versus how many replies received? You need to figure that out, because everything that I'm going to talk about now will just go into waste if you as a VP or a TL are not tracking it, and if you as a department are not allocated accordingly. Yeah. Now, let's talk about what are the different ways to match. The first way that I'm going to talk about is the live AFT. I hope you guys know what is a live AFT. The live AFT stands for Available Form Tracker. It is an Excel sheet usually, which has the EPs, email IDs, and TN IDs, and you can just directly tap onto them. iSec International has created a live AFT which is synced with .NET. You can just go click on this link, select a country, a map pops up, select a country, and their EP forms open, and just directly contact those EPs. Yeah. If you want to know more, go through the video. A video will come in, all that, blah, blah. Now that you know how to track or map on the countries that have maximum EPs raised, let's talk about the Browse Internships tab. I'm sure and I'm hoping that everyone is familiar with this tab really well. This tab lets you see that how many EPs are available in a country per issue, and according to the start date that you want to see. So please firstly make sure that your TL forms have the right start date, and then you check according to the start date that you want EPs to come from. You can keep a buffer of 1 month here and there. You can start checking EPs from a month earlier to which you want to start off, because it will still reflect the EPs only that are still available to match. The like button. How many of you know that towards the end of every EP form is a like button, and you can go and click on that button and you can directly apply that you want this EP to come down. One TN manager who has an account can apply for 20 such forms. Moving on to the next and the most conventional way of matching, which is sending a matching mail. Yes, this is one way that you should not leave at all. Even if we have new technology or we have IT platforms or you have your own ways of matching, please do keep sending your matching emails. Yes, there is one strange fact about matching emails that per 200 to 300 matching emails, you might get one or two responses. But I'm going to now tell you how you can make your matching emails more effective. Firstly, please do not have any blingy colors on your matching email. Do not think that adding more color would attract EPs. It only makes it look more like a promotional poster, which is generic and makes it brand as a spam that's reaching their folder. Please use mail merge, because if you have to send a lot of emails, use mail merge, use it very effectively. Second and the most important part is using a personalized email. Imagine yourself to be an EP, and if you are a raised EP, you would be receiving matching mails from almost every country or every LC of the world. What can make the difference is that if your matching email that you are sending has the EP's name in the subject. For example, attention Kanika Khanna / internship opportunity in ISEC in Vizag, India. For example, if I am an EP and if I receive such an email, I am bound to open this email much more than any other email. And then the content of the email should be very simple, basic and elegant. Talking about, dear Kanika, we have found you to be a suitable candidate for our internship, and these are the available opportunities. Please take a look and get back to us. The more personalized and simple it is, the more are the chances of the EPs getting back to you. Please do provide all information. Your matching email should have this information about the LC and the city, the issues that you are catering to, and it should not be like a long attachment of information about your project. A simple brochure of about 3 to 4 pages having all this information. For every project, the issue, what is the JD, the TN, and the partnering organization. That's it. Moving on to an equally important and a crucial part of promoting your opportunities. Facebook. Using Facebook matching groups and social media for promotion. Sadly, I do not see ISEC India LCs showcasing their EP experiences or showcasing and promoting further opportunities on social media, which is Facebook groups at all. And this is something that we really need to look into. At one point, there are EPs talking about the bad experiences they've had. So in order to nullify that kind of effect, you need to showcase the good experiences also that you're delivering. Yeah. So for Facebook, you need to target matching groups. You need not put a lot of effort or a lot of text into it. Use PowerPoint, create a simple poster with the week-wise JD and a picture of the EP's experience, the TN ID, your contact details, and talking about the USP of your city. For example, free housing, projects with free housing in ISEC in Vizag, only $50 TN fee, something like that, which is a USP, which is catchy, and people just see the poster and they get to know a gist. Your week-wise JD can give them a very concrete idea of how good and how tangible the impact they can create through your project. So please make sure this is happening. At the same time, you can also promote your EP videos. A 1 or 2 minute video of an EP talking about your city and the good experience he or she had, followed by you talking about the TN ID of that project and your contact details. Please make sure that this happens, because Facebook groups posting has known to be very effective. And this is just something that we simply stop doing. So please make sure that we are doing this. Now, talking of something very, very important, which is something which is becoming a behavior now, and that's very good to see that. LC partnerships. So what is an LC partnership? LC partnership is nothing but you contacting and approaching another iGCDP LC in some other country and fixing the number of EPs for whichever project that you would be receiving in advance. You decide that, for example, that LC is going to send you 10 EPs during summer cycle for a particular issue, and you make sure that they send them and you deliver to those EPs really well. An LC partnership need not be for all programs for an LC. You can go ahead and strike only iGCDP LC partnership for your LC with another iGCDP LC. A few components and few ways of how to go about it is you track you map out which are the top countries or the top OGCP LCs that you want to target. At the same time, do not forget on the potential countries that really want to grow with you, like Bahrain, Morocco, Tunisia, these kind of countries, Afghanistan. You can make a country specific newsletter, a newsletter for just that country, talking about the number of EPs that you had from that country, their NPS, showing some good experiences, followed by your TN details. Please do have a MOU. A sample MOU can be found on the ISEC India Business Model Wix under the matching section under key activities. Please do use that MOU. You need to have an MOU signed by you if you are a VP and the VP of the other LC. Please make sure the timelines are defined and they are sending you EPs, because only if you sign an MOU you can hold them accountable. There is nothing like a verbal LC partnership that never works out. Follow up, very important. Once you have that in place, please follow up and see when are they sending EPs. Tell them that what is the advantage of this partnership. You're going to prepare the EPs, you're going to track and you're going to showcase it really well. Please track them, deliver and showcase it really well. Here in a gist, I've tried to tell you once again how you can match and match very effectively. Guys, the only key to matching is persistence and doing it. And doing it in a very focused and in the right way. Please take care of this. Do check out the matching resources on the ISEC India Business Model Wix.